Here to analyze more on what this means for all of us, Jason Tanz, the New York editor of Wired magazine. So welcome and weigh in on this first question. Should average investors get in?
You know, they will, I'm sure. There's sure to be a first day bump, but you need to remember that this is a long haul bet. With Facebook valued at 100 times last year's profits, they have to grow a lot.
Well, that's the big question. Can they grow enough to keep up with this valuation?
You know, it's a tough question. They haven't proven that they can yet. You know, Google, for instance, came out with this great product and they said, trust us, we'll figure out a way to make money out of this. And they did. And Facebook is essentially doing the same thing. They haven't proven that they can make that kind of money that's going to justify the stock price yet.
We also saw Mark Zuckerberg tell Robin that it's his job to make sure the company doesn't change after the IPO. Can he succeed at that?
You know, it's going to be very tricky. You know, everybody's looking at this as sort of a victory lap for the company. They're up all night partying. But in truth, Zuckerberg was kind of dragged to the altar a little bit. You know, he's going public because of SEC regulations that are mandating that he do this. There's a lot of evidence that he's not super enthusiastic about going public, and that's because it's very hard for a company like Facebook that has been so tightly controlled by its CEO to maintain that kind of control and identity when it does go public.
And presumably the IPO puts a lot of pressure also to sell more to users, which could change the experience for a lot of users.
That's right. I mean, the story of Facebook so far has been how Facebook balances our data and keep us trusting Facebook, along with bringing in advertisers. The pressure is going to be much higher now to give more and more data to advertisers without going against our trust, and that's going to be tricky for them to pull off.
And we'll see what people think about it. Okay, Jason Tanz, thanks very much.
That really does, Jason.